Tell us about the Show Up As You system and what it does to fuel next level success.
Being your authentic self, that's what show up as you is. And my best analogy that I give people is I'm 6'5". Okay. God made me that way. I didn't ask for it. That's just how it is. It takes me zero time, no energy, and absolute, my back is in alignment at 6'5". Now, I could pretend to be 5'5", and with enough time, enough energy, and my back completely out of alignment, you might believe me. But why? Why spend all this energy trying to be something that you're not? God made me as 6'5", so just be that. And that's what the whole show up as you is all about. It's like, brother, I am my best version as me when I just show up as that authentic self. Now, my first company and a half, I'll say the first company and then the second one halfway through, I used to dress up in a suit and tie, buttoned up, and I thought I had to sound a certain way, look a certain way. And it was miserable, man. There was like 6 years of just, oh, this sucks. And then the moment I finally got clarity around just be you, you're a jeans and t-shirt kind of guy. And I don't care what you wear. That's not the point, but be comfortable with who you are. Our company grew that much faster. It was so much easier. I'm spending more time at home with my kids. The business is growing faster. The bank account's looking good. Relationships are whole. And I'm like, oh my God, just be you. But it's amazing how often I notice the people that I'm working with, they're just not. They're wearing a mask. They want to look this way. They want to sound this way. I'm like, dude, just be you. That's beautiful. That's powerful. That's the right energy to use. And that's what I'm teaching people to show up as you is you have it inside. You've just forgotten because along the way you put those masks on and you started trying to look that way instead of just being you.
A lot of this goes to what you and I spoke about when we were talking about authenticity on your show. So I want to flip the question to you. Why do you feel people put these masks on and move further away from their authentic selves?
Because we want to be liked and accepted, man. And it happens at like 6th, 7th, 8th grade. Somewhere, middle school is just rough. I'm watching my kid go through 7th grade right now.
Me too. Same thing. Yeah. 7th grade. Yeah.
And what's beautiful, man? My youngest boy, he doesn't care at all what you think of him. He is going to be him. And hopefully he learned that through model behavior through me. But I wasn't that way, right? I did want to fit in and I wanted to look that way and I wanted to be, liked. But the truth is you attract people that aren't true to you. And I think about 24, 25, I finally started to say, forget that. And so I started to break back into who I was and then spent another 6 years trying to be this business guy and look this way. And when I finally said, enough, I'm tired. I'm damn near divorced, separated for a year. I'm about to lose my family. My health is garbage because I'm spending so much energy to look like this thing, this made up creation. When I finally let go of all that, holy cow, my wife and I, we're back. My health gets right back to I feel at 44 as good as I felt in a long time. My business is just growing. And all that shifted, brother, is I stopped caring about what people thought. And I just poured all of that energy into the business, into my relationships. And so when you look at it in terms of energy, it's a currency. You can spend it over here and waste that, or you can spend it towards something that you really are passionate about, your business, your relationships, your spirituality, whatever you're into. And when you do that, now you have that much more to give. And so, yeah, man, I hope that answers your question, but that was really my journey where it's like, I wanted to fit in. I wanted to look this way. I don't know why I created that in my mind, but I'm glad my kids aren't.
I think what you've pointed out, JM, is that it's very deep seated in people and it does go back so far. I mean, today we're living in a world of highlight reels and we want to skip all of the work ethic that's necessary to get us to a very special part or special point in our journeys and developing our personal brands and ultimately everything we do, because we're seeing somebody that has it today and we want to get there too. So we aren't thinking about all of the work that went in to developing a work ethic, a process, a mindset that's going to allow us to stay the course. We're just trying to get there as fast as possible. And like I said, thinking back, yeah, like I think there's something that can be deep seated in somebody that when they're back in junior high, high school, I remember those days for me. This is something that I've talked to my daughter about, and it's advice my dad gave me. When you're older, none of that is going to matter. You'll be lucky if you have 3 friends that you can truly call friends once you're done with high school. So all of the cliques, all of the popularity that you might think is important now is going to fade away. He could not have been more right. And what I knew in that moment, I remember him giving me that advice. I knew it was all about my brand and what I was building. Now, I didn't define it as a brand then. I just knew that I have to put my best foot forward. And if he's speaking from experience and telling me that none of that matters, I'm not going to waste my time trying to put on a facade, because that's too much work and it's not me. I need to be authentic, and I will bring people towards me. And those are the people that I want in my circle. And I do consider myself fortunate. I have many friends, and I think a lot of people in my class will relate to this. We have a lot of relationships that are still friendships that you can thank social media for in a lot of cases, but we have this new layer of connectivity in our world. But several of my really close friends that I see for fantasy football every year and we golf together, like these are all people that I went to school with. But I think I have them in my life because I was authentic back in the day, and I've brought that to my world today. It speaks a lot to how you build your personal brand in this moment, and allows you to be passionate about the things that are going to get you to the level you want to reach.